Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The rain had just begun to fall when Eamonn Holmes stepped out of the car, the soft patter echoing the quiet storm inside him. The world knew him as the smiling presenter with the warm voice and steady charm. But that morning, as he walked toward the studio doors, even the security guard noticed the weight in his shoulders. Divorce. The word still felt foreign, like a language he hadn't agreed to learn. It had passed through headlines, been dissected on social media, and whispered about across morning shows. But none of those voices knew the private ache behind it, the ache of closing a door you once believed would stay open forever. Inside the studio, lights buzzed overhead. Producers scurried about, their headsets crackling with instructions. But the moment Eamonn entered, the room softened. Everyone sensed it. A man could hide heartbreak from the world, but the people who worked beside him every day could see it written in his eyes. "Take your time," a young assistant whispered as she handed him a mug of tea. He managed to smile. "Time's the one thing I've never known how to take." That afternoon, he opened his phone to a flood of messages, some supportive, some intrusive, some simply curious. He scrolled slowly, absorbing each one. Fans who had watched him for decades sent notes filled with kindness. "Stay strong, Eamonn. We're with you. Healing comes in waves. Ride yours." But it was the silence of his home that broke him most. A house once filled with laughter, Sunday radio humming in the kitchen, the smell of dinner drifting down the hall. Now it echoed like a museum of memories. That night, unable to sleep, Eamonn sat at his desk, the blue glow of his phone illuminating the quiet room. He opened his social media app, stared at the blank box, and hesitated. Public vulnerability had never been his style, but something inside him whispered that maybe, just maybe, someone out there needed honesty as much as he needed release. His fingers trembled as he typed. "Tonight, I made a decision. I'm stepping away from the noise for a while. Press, work, everything. I need space to breathe, to heal, and to find myself again. Thank you for the love you've shown me. I don't take it for granted. Please look after each other, and I'll be back when my heart is ready." He hovered over the post button, exhaled deeply, and pressed it. Within minutes, the world reacted. Fans cried. Some shared their own stories of heartbreak. Others wrote long paragraphs of gratitude, saying how much he had brightened their mornings for years. Hashtags soared, messages poured in by the thousands, and the phrase, "We love you, Eamonn," trended for hours. People didn't see a TV presenter. They saw a human being, bruised yet brave enough to speak. The next morning, he woke to a quiet unlike any he had known before. Not the emptiness of loneliness, but the softness of acceptance. The world kept moving, but it was holding him gently now, not demanding anything from him in return. He brewed himself a cup of tea, opened the curtains, and watched sunlight spill across the room. Life had changed, painfully, abruptly, but it hadn't ended. It had simply turned a page. And for the first time in months, Eamonn felt something he thought he'd lost.